Hey guys, as some of you already know, we are never keen to make videos that are not about Japan. We like to try and stay on topic and keep all our videos about Japan. However, this YouTube BS has been such a thing recently. There have been so many people messaging us and talking to us about it and supporting us and so on, that it sort of deserves a video. And also, we have a bit of a plan. We've come up with a bit of an idea that we think you guys might like. So, just first things first, thank you very much to all the people who've been so supportive. It was a bit of a low point, as you might have guessed, when we made those last couple of videos about the YouTube thing. We were at a bit of a low point and it was a bit disheartening, you know, so we're sort of a bit over it. And you guys a lot of you guys just stepped up. You know, some of you guys are absolutely amazing and just stepped up, and your supportive comments and your sharing our indignity, that was actually a really good thing too, because we were feeling pretty disheartened and pretty indignant at the way we were being treated by YouTube. And when some of you guys reacted the same way, like how dare they, you know, that's not the right way to treat people and that sort of thing, that was good too, just to know that there's other people thinking the same way and feeling the same way. For those of you who have stepped up onto Patreon, that's been amazing. Again, our Patreon support had slumped, and then we lost the YouTube income. And the combination of the two, and the dentist bills and the other things that we've got going on at the moment, were just shattering. I was like, oh no, you know. And then a bunch of you guys have stepped up and are still stepping up today. We've had people stepping up every day since we made that video, really. And even today we had some people join us on there, and just, you know, a couple of dollars a month from some of the people, $50 a month from some people, absolutely amazing. But just anything and everything has added up, and the end result now is that you guys have actually filled the gap pretty much between what YouTube were giving us anyway once a month. So just about covered it, which is just like, oh. And it's made the discussions with the in-laws much better now, because now we can go, look, see, no problem, you know, YouTube's worth doing, see, it's a good thing. It's like a part-time job. Albaito, we keep saying to them, albaito, it's albaito. It's a part-time job. It's not wasting time on YouTube every day, it's a part-time job, see, part-time job. So it's just been absolutely wonderful. And then we had a combination of how we've been feeling about it, and how you guys have been feeling about it, and the comments that you've been making have got us to thinking about some things. So one thing was, you know, when you feel like someone's treated you unfairly, and YouTube, we felt that they'd treated us really unfairly, that they were penalising us for something, and then they weren't telling us what, you know, and that we'd abided by their rules, and even by their own rules with that strike thing. Even by their own rules, we weren't in trouble because we had no strikes. So it's just unreasonable, unfair, unbelievable, impossible to understand. So there was all that, and it was left us with like, oh, fuck them, you know. So we went through some, you know, well, let's just go to Daily Motion and stop posting on YouTube. But then the reason we don't want to do that is that we know that a lot of the people that are supporting us on Patreon are doing that because they want us to continue doing what we're doing, where we're doing it. They want us to stay on YouTube doing exactly what we've been doing. So we know that. So okay, no, we're going to start YouTube. Okay, well, you know, well, let's just not do the monetization thing then, and because that was what was bothering us as well, is that they make money out of our videos, you know, and that when our videos are monetized and those ads appear on the video, that they make actually a little bit more. I think they make 60% out of the ad revenue, and we make 40 or something. So if we were making $200 a month from YouTube, then they would have been making, you know, 250 or 300 or something. So it was like they've just gone, no, we don't, you know. But of course, all the rest of the revenue they make from the people coming to YouTube to watch our videos, of course, they still make money from that, don't they? And they know that as well. So it's like, so we want to monetize it because we want the money, but we don't want to. So one of the other things was too that just because we'd been given this punishment for something that we didn't think we'd done anything wrong, we want to reverse that. So they said that we could appeal in 30 days, but of course, as we told you before, it took them 3 months to check us out for our silver play button award. What a waste of time that was, as we knew at the time. But it took 3 months to check us out for that. So we're assuming that because, as it turns out, people are telling us that this what do they call it? Duplication thing. A lot of people are being demonetized because of duplication and are appealing it because they're innocent. So we imagine that even if we do apply to be monetized again, that it could take them, who knows how long. They could reject it, you know, I mean, they could, couldn't they? There's nothing to stop them rejecting it. We already tried to appeal it and they weren't interested in talking to us about it. As you guys know already, they said we're not going to discuss specifics, you know, specific videos, so there's no way to appeal it. So they might not reverse it, that's the first thing. They might not monetize again, or they might take months to do it. So that's possible, we know that. However, we still want to apply to be monetized again because we think that that is a way of showing that we hadn't done anything wrong. Because if we apply to have it monetized again and some human in there actually looks at our channel and says, okay, no, all their videos are legitimate, and then monetizes us again, then that, by monetizing us again, that shows that we're innocent in the first place, doesn't it? And so we want to do that to get that sense of justice, that see, you know, I mean, all those people that they've done this to, of course, they lose their income in the meantime, don't they? I mean, we've been really lucky because some of you guys have stepped up, but you know, it's really unfair just to, with a swipe, well, not swiping nothing, it's an automatic thing, isn't it? It's their system just does it to people, and then they don't reverse it, the humans don't reverse it, and those people all lose that income for a month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months or however long it is. It's really unfair. Because a lot of small people, you know, need that money. It's not the $1 million YouTubers who've got millions of dollars in the bank. It's the little guys that need that extra $100 to help them pay the rent or pay the electricity bill or the dentist bill. Those who've got kids who have braces. God. So, you know, it makes a big difference to our lives. So we think we don't really want their money, but we want to apply for the monetization to be reinstated so that it shows that, right, see, we hadn't done anything wrong. Otherwise, if we had done something wrong, if there was something wrong with our channel, they wouldn't reverse the decision, would they? So this is what we came up with. Is that we will apply, and it's about 2 more weeks to go or 3 more weeks to go. So we will apply to have it monetized again. And then, who knows, they might say no, or they might take a couple of months to do it. Now, if they monetize this again, that will show that we're innocent. That will show that our channel's fine and that they will have acknowledged that there's nothing wrong with our videos and our channel's fine and it's all good. And then, what we propose to do is, because we were thinking, okay, let's apply to have it monetized, get it monetized, and then turn the ads off. Does that make you guys smile? It made us smile when we came up with that. It's like, then they've reversed the decision, they've showed that they were unjustified in removing it in the first place, and then we turn it off. Now, turning it off has a couple of advantages. One is that it seems that the monetization thing is causing this problem, that the strike copyright thing seems to be treated separately from the monetization thing, and that if the videos aren't monetized, then you don't seem to get this problem. So that's one thing. It might help stop us getting hurt with that bug, whatever it is the weakness in the system is again. The other thing is that it means they're not getting any revenue from our videos, right? And the other thing is, it means you guys get to watch videos without ads on them. And we've noticed the difference because, of course, when we upload a video, we play it just to make sure it's all good. And it's really nice to have a video start and no ad on the bottom, right? And you can, of course, on YouTube get YouTube Red, where you have to pay money every month to not see ads. That's fine. And you can get ad blocker as well, but some people have used it and found that it causes other problems in their system. So how good would it be to watch our videos without ads? So this is what we're going to do. So it all depends on your reaction, of course. If you guys don't want us to do it, we won't do it. But our thinking is that everyone stepped up to support us with the Patreon thing. So if we can get the Patreon goal to 1,300, it's almost there already. So if we can get it to 1,300, any time that we upload a video, now this is after assuming that they monetize us again, right? Every time we upload a video, we have a choice. There's a button, and you can put, not this video is not monetized, this video is monetized. So every time we upload a video, if we're above our Patreon goal, which will be 1,300, we won't monetize the video. So every new video that we upload, if we're above our 1,300 goal on Patreon, we just won't monetize the video, which means you guys don't have to watch, you won't have any ads on our videos when you watch them, and YouTube won't get any revenue from them. And we don't have to worry. Recently, this week, we uploaded a video from School Sports Day, and we purposefully muted out, there was a few songs in there that were really popular songs, and we thought, oh, there's no way we're going to get away with that. So we muted out some of them. And other than that, there was just some other songs that were just nothing really popular, just some background, really deep in the background at the sports day, you know, and the kids were singing, or the PA system had some music on it. And that got a thing that came up. And again, it was the same as we've had in the past. It says, you're not in any trouble, there's no copyright strikes or anything else. This video can still be monetized, but you know, that music actually belongs to someone else. And all it was, and you guys have seen that video, you'll have to listen hard to hear it. It's just off in the distance, some music playing, and the YouTube system's picked up on it, you see. And see, we've got that fear again, oh shit, what should we do? Should we delete the video? And it said we're not in trouble, but you know, we've been told for years we're not in trouble, and then suddenly we get penalised. So we don't know what to do at the moment. Should we, any video that we play, and it's really difficult because we want to show you guys festivals and sporting events and all those public sort of things. There's and shopping centres, supermarkets, pretty well anywhere you go in public, there's some music playing somewhere. And we like you guys to hear the background, and to just, like particularly at the sports day, turn the volume off, turn the sound off on a video like that. You're going to get left with a pretty boring video, aren't you? And we think that if we don't monetize videos, that might get around this, that might not be a problem then. That if we're not monetizing the video, the system just doesn't seem to care, providing it's not a copyright thing. A blatant copyright thing. That background music thing doesn't seem to be a problem if a video is not monetized. So, what do you think? So, in summary, anytime, once the monetization comes back, it's not back yet, we're still not getting anything. Our income thing went from $5 a day, $6 a day, to zero. The little chart, the graph thing, the chart thing, poof, flatlining at zero now. So, assuming that we get our monetization back in a few weeks or a couple of months or whatever, anytime we upload a new video, as we upload it, we turn the monetization off, which means right from the start, when it first becomes public, you guys start watching it, it won't have any ads on it. What do you think about that? So it really comes back to you guys. We love the idea, right? We love the idea because it just somehow, you know, we got to play within their rules because they own the game, right? YouTube own the game, and we've got to play by their rules. And this just seems to be a way that we can stay within the rules, but still not have to, you know, grovel to them. And it seems to be a way of sort of kicking them back in the ghoulies for the injustice. We were talking about it the other day. Wouldn't it be great if all the big YouTubers did this? Of course they won't, because if Google's given them $1 million a year, they're not going to buck the system, are they? But if enough people did this same thing, that then it would start to hurt YouTube, and they would do something about their behaviour. But of course, little guys like us doing it, they don't care. But it just sort of gave us a feeling of justice, you know, and a sort of satisfied feeling. We've actually done something similar to this before on our English Friendly Japan website and on our Japan channel website. We had Google ads running on there, and as a protest against Google a while ago, we removed the Google ads and we put on affiliate ads. And the benefit of that is that we can actually pick which companies that we want to have on there, and basically if someone clicks on one of those ads and buys something from one of those companies, we get a small commission. So it doesn't pay as well as the Google ads, but geez, it was satisfying to do it, because, you know, just anything that you can do that steps away from the Google monopoly, you you know, leaves you feeling pretty good about it, doesn't it? You know, and this is sort of like that we can still post our videos on YouTube. You guys can still see them, and you know, we can avoid any dramas from YouTube themselves, but we don't have to be sort of putting our hat out at the end of each month to get money from them, because, you know, and watching what we do so that we can get our couple of dollars a day from them, you know what I mean? So anyway, there it is. Looking forward to hearing your feedback, what you guys think, and particularly the people on Patreon, because, you know, you guys on Patreon are the whole reason that we're still making videos. You know, you helped us through that big dip there, and you know, we're sort of over it, and now we're back into it now. We've got some ideas for new videos. Hey, there's a unskilled labourer video coming as well, for those of you who keep asking. There's a couple coming, actually, but there's one coming soon, and it's all because of you guys on Patreon, so we're particularly interested to hear what you guys have got to say. Anyway, time for some cardigan chicken from Lawson Convenience Store. Rawson. More videos coming soon.